It is sheer irresponsibility and gross recklessness to seek to play politics with the lives of our youth and children, for they are the hope and the future of our community. They constitute the pivot for any society willing and aspiring to develop. That's why the state government of Osun, under the leadership of Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola, recently concluded arrangements for 98 medical students of UNIOSUN Osogbo, who were long overdue for their clinical course to complete their study abroad on the bill of the state government. This was due to the non-availability of a teaching hospital for the university, contrary to the insinuation by the opposition that Osun State University Teaching Hospital was cancelled. In fact, UNIOSUN had no teaching hospital. The state government had proposed to upgrade the state hospital at Aregbesola to a teaching hospital. If well over 1.5 billion naira was spent to ensure the accreditation of Lautech Teaching Hospital in 2000-2001, the state government of Osun would have to spend no less than 5 billion naira to upgrade the state hospital to a functional and standard teaching hospital for clinical purposes to get the required accreditation, while personnel will no doubt pose a great challenge as well. It took the pioneer medical students of Lautech 10 years to graduate owing to accreditation challenges. It is so sad that the medical students of UNIOSUN were stagnated for about 2 years as a result of non-availability of a teaching hospital for the university. All efforts made to get them admitted to tertiary institutions like Obafemi Awolowo University, OAU, Ile-Ife, University of Ibadan, UI, University of Lagos, Ladoke Akintola, University of Technology, Lautech, for their clinical courses, failed. However, to save the situation of the medical students, the Rauf Aregbesola administration and the state of Osun settled for the overseas option. This was the most reasonable option available. The noble-minded progressive government decided to place all those due for clinical courses, that is, all 300 to 500 level medical students on scholarship to complete their medical study in the prestigious VN Kharkiv National University, Ukraine. This decision was reported many times in both the electronic and print media. Everyone was told that the scholarship will cost the state government 146 million naira only, and not 600 million naira has been falsely and viciously propagated in certain quarters. The state government was very transparent about the matter. A total of $7,000 was to be expended on each of the concerned students, which would cover tuition fees, return air tickets, and other logistics. The parents of the students would only take care of their ward's upkeep while undergoing the course. Kharkiv National University School of Medicine at the moment has about 200 students on English language training, while beneficiaries of this wonderful program put in place by the Ogbeni Rauf Aregbesola administration included students from other states of the Federation, including Anambra, Oyo, Kogi, Edo, Lagos, Ogun, Ekiti, and Ondo states. Contrary to insinuations, the university is one of the largest research centers in Ukraine and covers virtually all spheres of modern fundamental research, incorporating research institutes of chemistry, biology, and astronomy, as well as the Institute of Physics and Engineering and the Institute of High Technologies. VN Kharkiv National University is one of the oldest universities in Eastern Europe and was founded in November 1804. Kharkiv University is the only university in Ukraine that has trained and employed 3 Nobel Prize laureates: the biologist I. Mechnikov, the economist S. Kuznets, and the physicist L. Landau. In October 1999, according to the decree of the President of Ukraine, Kharkiv State University gained the status of a national university and was named in honor of its founder, V.N. Karzin. In 2003, following the decree of the President of Ukraine, V.N. Karzin Kharkiv National University obtains the highest status of a self-governing, that is, autonomous state university. The total university enrollment, including the students of the Center for Training International Students and the Center for Professional Education, amounts to about 12,000 undergraduate and graduate students, as well as about 400 postgraduate students. The university employs up to 1,500 faculty and research staff, including more than 200 doctors of sciences, full professors, and almost 800 PhDs and associate professors. The university's faculty includes 21 academics and corresponding members of the Ukrainian Academy of Sciences and Specialized Academies of Ukraine, and 50 winners of the State Award. The university has about 20 world-famous scientific schools committed to intensive research, 5 expert examining boards, and 11 senior doctorate expert examining boards. The university's researchers annually publish 60 to 65 monographs, collections of research papers, over 2,000 articles and abstracts, and holds 20 to 25 international conferences. In 2010, according to university ranking by academic performance, the university is the best university in Ukraine and 182nd university in the world. Governor Aregbesola is a committed progressive governor who has dedicated himself to the development of mankind, a detribalized man and a go-getter. He has succeeded in doing what many thought was impossible initially, parents inclusive, by sending the students abroad to complete their medical studies in one of the best universities in the world, a feat achieved for the first time in the nooks and crannies of Nigeria. Recently, the governor again sent a team comprising parents and officials who were sponsored by the government of the state on a visit to Ukraine to ascertain the welfare of the students. Dr. Kolawole, Chairman, Association of Resident Doctors, Lautet Teaching Hospital, Oshogbo, and a consultant in obstetrics and gynecology.
Hospitals we are using, and seeing the Osun State medical students, medical students that were brought from Osun State University to continue their training as a Catholic University. And I can tell you they have the state-of-art facilities here, and students are really enjoying themselves.
Karzin Kharkiv University, Ukraine, has 20 medical teaching hospitals with a combined capacity for 10,000 beds, making it one of the biggest in the world. Another testimony to the fact that the university is capable to take care of many medical students, teaching them excellently at the same time. And this is the university the state government of Osun, under Ogbeni Aregbesola, has succeeded in paving way for the formerly abandoned medical students of UNIOSUN to fulfill their dreams. The chairman and secretary of the Parents Forum has this to say on the arrangements made by the state government of Osun and what they saw in Ukraine.
We have come to Ukraine to see where our children are learning. We have been to the hospital where these children are being trained. We have been to the college where they are being taught, and we are pleased.
Well, this is V.N. Karzin University in Ukraine, Kharkov, Ukraine. We have come from Nigeria to see our children sponsored by the government of Ogbeni Aregbesola from the state of Osun in Nigeria. We want to use this opportunity to thank the Lord God Almighty for the help God has given to us through our able, amiable, indefatigable governor of Aregbesola for sponsoring our students, our children, to this country. From the look of things, and humanly speaking, this man has done the best.
Here are the views of some of the students from other states who also benefited from the arrangement. A Cameroonian inclusive, which is a testimony to Ogbeni Ralph Aregbesola's large heart and disposition to others.
Medical student down here to Ukraine. He rescued us from a state of stagnancy. Instead of we were confused, you can actually think of what we were doing for the past 3 years, and now we here gave us hope to a brighter future that can actually study what we are here to study.
I want to say a big thank you to the governor of Osun State for not discriminating and sending me, a Cameroonian, all the way here to Ukraine. I want to thank him for this good work he's doing.
I'm one of the beneficiaries of the scholarship to Ukraine. I really want to appreciate our amiable governor, Ogbeni Ralph Aregbesola, for this wonderful work, for giving us an opportunity to come out of the country to study abroad. When our hope is gone, he brought back our hope. He gave us hope by we coming out of the country to study in Ukraine.
Apart from their studies, the students also find time to serve God.
Thank God we are here in spite of our busy schedule. We still find time to read this little mosque you are seeing here. And though we have this lot of works, we still try to pray. We don't forget we are from. We don't forget our home. Like we are taught, what we were taught, like to pray 5 times daily. We have everything here.
President of Nigerians in Diaspora, Ukraine chapter is
Osun State has made Nigerians proud. That is why we are all making sure. Let us pray for that we are not into it. It was not our idea. We are making sure that since this has been done by the government, we on our part as diaspora residents will make sure that whatever we can do to assist the students, assist the government, assist the coordinators, assist all those who are in all this, to make all this a success take place.
There is no doubt that the Ralph Aregbesola administration took the bull by the horns to ensure that the students complete their studies in a world-class university. This is indeed commendable. We say kudos to the progressive governor, State of Osun, Ogbeni Ralph Aregbesola. The medical students who are currently studying in Ukraine are also saying thank you to Mr. Governor.
This is Adekinekun from Osun State speaking to you live in Ukraine. I'm one of the beneficiaries of Osun State's scholarship scheme, and I really need to tell you, of course, to paraphrase what Sam Matsey of the National Newspaper said, that an honest man is just honest. Our amiable governor is an honest man because he came to our aid when actually we needed him. Of course, he rekindled our hope, just like oxygen rekindles a glowing splint. And I want to tell you that, of course, history will never forget him. Of course, posterity will judge because he has done what Awo in those days did in the old Western Union. That just by giving scholarship to people, his name can never be forgotten. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Governor, for sending us to Ukraine to finish our study.
Thank you, Mr. Governor.
Aregbesola.
A promise.